Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I prepared for you 5 basic looks appropriate for winter. I'm honestly someone who absolutely doesn't like to get dressed during winter season simply because I find it sometimes so boring and just so annoying to look good in winter. So for that reason, in today's video, I prepared 5 basic looks and I try to make more elevated, just more put together looks out of these basics. So let me begin. In this look over here, I am wearing this really beautiful, I absolutely adore this creamy sweater dress from H&M. It is one of my recent purchases. I actually bought it on discount. I'm not sure if I will be able to find this literally the same, but I will always try to put something similar. So I decided actually to go after these not brownish, but like more like a skin tone ties. And yeah, I just love how those two look so beautiful and so complementary. Then I went after these brown mango boots, and honestly, this is just what made this look so amazing. I'm someone who absolutely loves to wear these sort of sweater, mini dresses, and then some knee-high boots. I find that like super amazing. When it comes to accessorizing, I didn't want to put any sort of belt. I kept it simple as it is, and I just add these interesting earrings, and that is pretty much it. On top of it, just to finish this look, I add this brown blazer from H&M just to match those brown mango boots. Then I add this old mango purse, and that's pretty much it. Like a look is so simple, but yet like super effective, super interesting, and not boring at all. Even though I'm wearing everything in like same or like similar tones from head to toe, this look is not boring at all. At least I don't find it boring. I just find it to be really elegant and absolutely amazing look for winter night outs, or I don't know if you want to go for a drink with your bestie or something like that. Just absolutely amazing look. I'm loving it. I'm someone who absolutely loves wearing everything black from head to toe, so of course you can see it in this example. I'm wearing these black skinny jeans. On top I went after this really beautiful H&M turtleneck. I just decided to tuck it inside. Then I went after these black really flat simple boots. So I just wanted to keep it black, as simple as possible. I find this way of styling like one of the easiest for winter, because on top of it then you can just make it a little bit more interesting if you pop some sort of statement coat or blazer. In my case it will be blazer. I also popped on these jewelry pieces, so I put on my necklace, and then I popped on these golden hoops which are from H&M. And that is when it comes to accessorizing. I didn't want to pop on any belt, so I wanted to keep it as simple as possible. Then I went after this checked blazer, this like plaid blazer. It is one of my favorite H&M blazers. And to finish this look with this crossbody bag, just to add something like cool to this overall look. So you can see this is really simple basic look, but just by adding some sort of statement, I added this plaid blazer. You can add any sort of statement coat. You can add some sort of houndstooth or like dog's tooth sort of coat. Something like that can look absolutely brilliant. Like honestly, it can also be any sort of a beige, like a brown coat. Just that contrast is something that elevates this really basic look, and that's what I'm loving about it. In this look over here, I'm starting with this really simple black dress. This is really like old dress. I'm not even sure where it's from now because I removed tickets, so it's either from H&M or Zara. There's so many similar dresses of this kind, even today, both on H&M and Zara. So as you can see in this look over here, I'm starting with this black sweater dress, and I didn't want to add black ties. I just wanted to keep it this way, but honestly, of course, we are in the middle of winter, so yeah, you can definitely go after black ties or some skin tone ties as well. I just kept it this way, and I decided to go after a statement belt because out of this look I wanted to create a little bit more elevated version, and for that reason I went after this really beautiful statement belt with these gorgeous pearly details. And usually when I'm wearing this belt I like to add these sort of again pearly earrings. I just find those two like super complimentary. I also have this golden dainty necklace just to accessorize this really basic and plain black dress. And I went after these kitten heel black boots. These are like knee-high boots. And to finish this look, because I'm wearing this body-hugging black dress, for that reason I wanted to add a contrast to this look. So I went after this oversized, really like in a way boxy coat. This is really gorgeous coat. It comes in this really beautiful creamy with some pink, really pale pink undertone. So I really love it. And I actually decided to put up my lapels, or like this, I don't know how you call it, like this, is it lapel also? I suppose so. So I just put it up just to add something more elegant to this look. And honestly, I absolutely love how this look turned out to be. I also put on my only black purse that I have, that I'm all the time using, and that's pretty much it. I actually honestly turned this really basic dress, sweater dress, into more elevated and not so boring look. Of course, I just have to point out that you can easily wear any sort of either black or skin tone ties, something like that will look equally beautiful. In this look over here, I'm again wearing one of my favorite recent purchases, and that would be this really beautiful black A-shaped high-waisted black skirt from H&M. I just love those black statement buttons. And for a change, in my previous looks, I always tend to dress this skirt in more elevated look, but in this look, I just wanted to keep it simple, everyday sort of look. So I went after these black ties. I popped on these really flat and really interesting boots. Then on top, I added really simple V-shape H&M old sweater. And to finish this look, I went after a coat that comes in same tone as this sweater, and that's pretty much it. I honestly love how sweater is same tone, or like almost same tone as this coat, and something like that, at least in my opinion, just adds something special to the overall look. So yeah, I just love how this all looks together. And to finish this look with this black purse, I have to say that I love how these white off-white tones always look so perfect and like so seamless and so effortless with black tones. That is definitely one of my favorite ways how I like to dress during winter season. I find these two to be like so complementary tones. In this look over here, I wanted to go after everything creamy, simply because I am someone, as I mentioned, who loves to wear everything black during winter season. For that reason, I wanted to add a complete contrast in this look. So I went after everything creamy, or like white, all those sort of tones from head to toe. So I'm starting actually with these high-waisted Zara pants. I really love these pants. They're so beautiful and elegant cut. And I went after this really old H&M cropped sweater with the cute mock neck, and that's pretty much it. I just slightly tucked it inside, and that's how I decided to style it. Then I went after these white simple sneakers. They're from H&M, and of course this look is meant for those warmer days, but honestly, like here, winter, every day is like from, like, I don't know, like average is like 10 degrees, so usually it goes averages from 5 to 15 degrees. For New Year's Eve, it was 18 degrees. So yeah, that's sort of winter I'm having over here now. So yeah, this is pretty much the look. It's quite simple, as you can see. White sneakers, these sort of creamy pants, then white off-white sweater, and to finish the look with this H&M off-white creamy tone, and I popped on this creamy purse, and that's pretty much it. Really simple look. I just love how it turned out to be. Every piece over here is really super simple and super basic, but simple because I'm wearing everything together. Like everything is from head to toe in these sort of white, off-white, creamy tones. It looks so dreamy, and honestly, styling like this for winter can definitely make you look a little bit more interesting. Your look can definitely look, even though it is a basic everyday look, but it can nevertheless look elevated for every day. So yeah, that's another look that I wanted to share with you, and I really hope you find this one as interesting as the previous one. So this is all that I prepared for you today. I really hope that you enjoyed these looks as much as I did styling them. I really find interesting how all of these pieces are super basic, but yet they can be turned into more interesting version of themselves. So winter dressing doesn't have to be boring. It all comes down to how we style it, to all the details that we add to our look. Of course, it all starts from how we accessorize, if you're adding a belt or if you're adding a contrast to your look. There are so many style elements that can turn any basic winter look into more interesting version of itself, so it doesn't have to look boring. So I really hope again that you enjoyed this video that I prepared for you today, and yeah, that would be it. Thanks all for watching, and I see you in my next one. Bye.